So now is the time when we come to share a very important oral story. Now, there are many versions of this oral story about the journey to Mictlan, and depending on what area, community, village you lived in, it would change depending on your circumstances in your culture at that time. But our presentation is based on a play that was written in the 1960s by a group of actors and political activists. At that time, they were known as Los Mascarones. They were a theatrical group who later turned into founding members of a University of Indigenous Study in Ocotepec. The name of their university was La Universidad de Nahuatl. And I was fortunate to attend some sessions with them and became friends with many of the instructors. Even to this day, I still keep in touch with a few of them. And so I learned about their play that in the 60s, they actually brought to the United States and shared it with audiences here. And for many, it was the first time these audience members have ever heard of Dia de los Muertos. And so in some circles, they are considered the people who brought the idea and the information about Day of the Dead and about Mictlan and the story of the journey to Mictlan. So this is our interpretation. And I included more philosophical concepts, but the essence of the oral story is there. So here it is. For thousands of years, clan elders across this continent have shared stories like this. At night, in the light of a flickering fire, these words would fall upon the ears of the young and old alike. These stories contained information that needed to enter the minds of the young children, preparing them for their adult lives. For others, a reminder of what has been known and shared since the beginning of their creation. Through these nightly orations, complex concepts such as life and death, the cycles of nature, philosophy, and spirituality would be presented and shared. This oral story is titled Chiknahuamiktlan, the journey to Mictlan. Upon death, your journey of 9 challenges begins. Each one is a processing and transforming experience. At each stage, you will face yourself to speak directly with your true heart, your true essence. Throughout your entire life, you have been an observer and a participant, experiencing the world through this shell we call our body. Now, you will begin to experience the removal of your human physical being until the final essence of your flowering true self is revealed. First, you must pass through the Chiknahuamiktlan River. And in order to do so, you will need the help of your small guide dog known as Xolotl. Xolotl is your animal spirit, your twin. He has been protected and destined specifically towards this mission. And you will recognize him because around his neck, you will find tied a loose cotton string. Once you have reached the edge of the great and powerful Chiknahuamiktlan River, and Xolotl, your guide, recognizes you, speak to him from your heart as one who knows you completely, and he will help guide you across this turbulent force. You will need to focus on Xolotl as a mirror, a reflection of your energy in order to cross this place. Together, your strength is increased. After crossing the great and powerful and vast Apanawaya River, you are removed of all your clothing. Your true energy is gradually being revealed. Now, for your second challenge, you must cross in between two mountains that continuously crash into one another. Your agility and quickness of mind will allow you to pass through this challenge. Acute awareness is necessary. Do not allow the thunderous sounds to disorient you or distract you. You will succeed in passing this place known as the Chiknahuamiktlan. But in the process, the crushing mountains will compromise your once strong and powerful body. From here, your third challenge is to cross a mountain called Mictlan. It is full of very sharp and dangerous flint knives. Come to terms with the sharp and hurtful words you have germinated throughout your life. This is a reflection, a mirror of them. Like all cycles, these words have finally returned to you, and now you must reconcile and contemplate their source and effect. The sharp cutting blades have also taken a toll on your physical being as well, revealing more and more of your true self. Now, for your fourth challenge, 8 more very high mountains must be crossed, and you will recognize them because they are always full of snow and known as the Sewekayan Mountains. They seem so beautiful at first from a distance, but as you begin your journey towards them, the reality of the freezing coldness pains your muscles and slows you down. Your circulatory system is draining, but soon you recognize your ability to tap into the true energy that links all things, and this strength compels you to endure and continue. For your 5th challenge, you will have to walk through 8 fields where the winds cut like knives and are called Mictlan. These winds will try to unbalance and disorient you as they further remove you of your outer shell. Call upon your growing strength and determination to focus on your mission. You have always known that the knowledge in your heart has been true, and you can draw on this strength now to overcome this extreme challenge. For your 6th challenge, you will walk a path where numerous sharp arrows will be shot towards you. A rain of arrows. You can create a shield from your heart to protect you from this place known as Demiminaloyan. But as strong as this protection may be, the piercing of your flesh by the numerous arrows further reveals your true self. After coming out of this path, and for your 7th challenge, you will now encounter Ocelot, the jaguar, here at a place known as Teukoilawal Oyan. At this place, Ocelot will attempt to eat your heart. and as hard as you may try to protect it, Osolo will succeed. And with your precious heart now gone, there will be a hole like the smoking mirror of Tezcatlipoca, into which you may look directly into your true self. You are now at the threshold of enlightenment. All attachments to your human physical being have been removed, and you experience a great sense of lightness and fluidity. Gazing deep within and towards your true self, you are drawn into the vast and dark waters, a stream of consciousness known as Apanwiayu. Here, there is a giant reptile known as Xochitonal that calls to you. You may remain here within this limitless dark water for a great amount of time. But understand that you will finally emerge, because Xochitonal is your true flowering essence. It is here where you will come to terms and understand who you are, who you have always been and will continue to forever be. This now is your treasure, the special gift that you have guarded and protected and will deliver to the caretakers of Mictlan. But your journey is not over yet. Here now, at the 9th level of your journey, you will enter and be swept through the waters of 9 great rivers, each one delivering you to the next. As you descend deeper and deeper, you experience the birthing process into the realms of Mictlan. The 4 animistic forces that accompanied you throughout your entire life, Tonali, Teyolia, Ihio, and Mictlan, have now safely delivered you to your place of rest and repose. Now is the time when you finally come to meet the caretakers of this place. Mictlan Tecocli, the masculine, and Mictlan Siwatl, the feminine. As you respectfully prepare to present yourself before them, they will address you in this way. My precious one, your ordeals are over. Go now and sleep your dreams. With your true essence finally delivered, it will safely and comfortably remain here until once again your energy, your spirit is needed and called forth. This difficult journey may take 4 or more years to accomplish, but after so many challenges and revelations, you will receive a great compensation. At nightfall, when the sun sets in the horizon, each night you, this most precious and beautiful star, will illuminate all of Mictlan. Thank you, Tlasokamati, for listening. I hope you enjoyed that oral story.